Muted.
Hi there, I'm Mark Sebastian, founder of OptionPit.com, and this is the OptionPit AM Volatility Report reminder. This is for education purposes only. None of this should consider investment advice. Options have risk. Hey, now through the end of the year, our store inventory is 50% off. So if you go to our store and you buy something, it will be half off. So those of you that missed classes or haven't gotten a chance to buy stuff yet, now is your chance. Things are not going to get any cheaper than they are. Speaking of cheap, the VIX is 1215. That's relatively low, but it might go a lot lower, folks. We feel like there's going to be some serious pressure on these products over the next week or two. Let's look at what's going on. So we have a full week of trading, but then with a Wednesday settle. So what is embedded into that Wednesday settle? All right, we've got one Monday off, 2 Mondays off, and we will not be within 30 days of inauguration, which I believe is the 21st of January. And we don't have any Fed meetings. There's really not a lot of things that are going to drive volatility higher. So what does that mean? Well, when I look at VIX, I think it is lining up for a settle with 2 straight lines in front of it, somewhere in the 11. Maybe as low as 11.5. Here's what I will say is that over the last couple of days, we have watched a trader come in and buy the 12-11 put spread over and over and over again. And open interest on the 12 strike is 260,000. That is just ginormous for a downside strike, especially given, the big trade in the 13 puts, it appears. I mean, there's more on the 12s than there is 13s, and way more than the 14s. So there's some serious open interest on downside, which means there's some traders that think this stuff could go significantly lower. And that's just something to be aware of, that markets are pricing this market like it is legitimately going to see a incredibly low volatility. So what does that mean for you? Well, December, currently trading 12.5, is going to see pressure over the next couple of days. Now, it's only trading at about a 30, 40 cent or 40 cent premium to the cash. So between now and kind of tomorrow, expect it to trade at a premium, but probably pretty much in lockstep with VIX. So if we see VIX get to 11.5, I expect the VIX future to maybe get to 12 or 12.10. I don't think we're going to see a settle below 12 or a VIX futures price below 12 until either settlement or if the cash index gets below 11.5. Both of which can happen, but both of which are things that the market tends not to want to price in ahead of time. So, and you can see VIX-MO, where December is going to settle, is actually already below 11. So there is that, or below 12. So there's that. Now, VVIX, it's about 93, which is elevated. Not incredibly high, but still elevated relative to where we consider it kind of in comfortable range, which is below 90. 85 to 90 is about normal. And a VVIX in the 90s with the VIX around 12 is unusual. And I think it points toward some traders playing downside as much as upside potentially. And that's a thing to be aware of. There are some real risks of volatility falling off. As such, in names like UVXY, we are believers that January that things could fall off the rails over the next couple of days. The December 30 strike is a 99% volatility, and that's probably too expensive. There's some cheap plays. We like, the 9, 7.5 put spread for 80 cents is pretty cheap, or the 9 7.5 put 1/2 is cheap. So some of this downside junk, maybe the 7.5, probably something that can be sold. The 9s themselves are probably, as a proxy way of playing VIX futures. The UVX in a short capacity in January, the UVXY December 39 puts are going to capture all of that kind of, potentially not priced out decay in the January future, which has some potential downside still. So if I look at VIX futures term structure, I see a January future that's 1475, 1480, and is going to be trading below 14.5 by December settle, and may threaten 14.25, assuming VIX stays around where it is. That's the way we see things pricing out. All right, folks, if you have questions, you can email me, mark@optionpick.com, or you can call me at 888-TRADE-01. Make sure you visit our store to see all our coursework, www.optionpick.com/store. All right, folks, have a great day. Talk to you soon.